I think I'm streaming, but hold on. I'm just setting my thing up. It was going a little slow. My little pad. I haven't done this in a while, so I just like forget. I accidentally swiped it to the um left and it just opened something else. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I had my OBS up, I didn't realize. Trying to get to my channel. Trying to get to the live. Okay. Alright. Oh, hi, Arcfiend. Yeah, I just saw. Hello. I'm here to stream. Yes. Um, yeah. Best art, best art streamer, yeah. I am. Always here with the art. I have a couple things to say, so I guess I'll get into it, but like my desk is a mess right now, so I thought I cleaned it up nicely, and then I started streaming, and all of a sudden my brain just like switched somewhere else. But I didn't see your last stream, so I was just kind of like, oh, he's probably busy or whatever. Um, yeah, okay. So we were streaming, and per usual, my music is very loud. There we go. Working, yeah. Because I'm so used to seeing you on stream, I was like, something's missing here. But one thing I have to mention is that my mic probably sounds different than usual. I'm just kind of trying out different ways to set up my mic and where to put it on my desk. Because I always had issues with like the when I laugh or like when I just say P's and stuff like that, S's, like it would just like, do the putting thing. Yeah, sounds fine? Okay. As long as it sounds fine, but that always annoys me because I always watch my streams over just to like check and see what I can do better and stuff. And I could never figure out how to do the mic better. So I have it set up differently where it's actually not in front of my face anymore, it's actually right beside me. So I don't have to like make sure that my head's positioned. Um, and I think the polarization's the same, it's just the way that I set it up is different. Um, so yeah, I'm just testing that out. Is there anything else? No. Okay, we'll just start streaming, I guess. Um, so I'm trying is it Fuiro? I even forgot. I even forgot how to say her name. Yeah, Fuiro. She's like a Vocaloid that like the newest kind of newest Vocaloid that came out. And I always wanted to do some artwork with her, so I'm just kind of working on that. Um, I did like the main part that I was kind of stressed about, the spine area. But we're just gonna move on to her face and stuff, which I'm still not sure with the face. This is technically still drafting, so I'm just gonna do some drafting, I guess. But I realize now that I have my mic set up weirdly, I have to move my drawing pad. Okay, there. But how has been my week, I guess? It's been pretty okay. I had my first two classes. Um, by the way, I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm just kind of like thinking too much now. I'm like, oh my god, am I missing something? Am I missing something? But I just need to get my earplugs because like I always start my streams with wearing my headphones like all the way, but then all of a sudden I just start putting my headphones like I start to remove one side of my headphones all of a sudden. But that means I have to put my earplugs in. Yeah, perfect. Um, yeah, so because I feel like I'm too quiet with my headphones on, so I have to make sure I have some sort of ear open so I kind of gauge at what I sound like, I guess. Um, yeah, but I had my first two classes, so that was fun, I guess. Yeah. It was pretty basic. We just like working on final exams and I've never had this type of class before, so it was like I was kind of surprised about how quick that we moved on to certain topics and stuff. Um, but I guess that makes sense. So yeah, I do the same thing when I'm starting a call. Oh, like when we're doing like a Discord call and you're like, wait, hold on. Yeah. I literally gave myself so much time to set up and then I just try to triple check everything. Um, Especially like my OBS, I always mess up like the music situation on that. So I make sure I check, and then once I start, it's like I swear I missed something. I don't know, for some reason, even when my Spotify is at its lowest volume, it's like too loud for me to like focus on other things, I guess. Um, Usually with podcasts, it's not that way, but it's usually with music, it's the same thing. Or with music, it's different. It's I don't know why I said same thing, but I just been kind of practicing for my classes on myself, and I'm pretty bad at it. Like I'm trying to make sure I'm not like putting myself in danger when I'm like messing with the cuticles or anything. I think I did nick myself a little bit. One of my fingers, they are a little red. But I've been properly cleaning it so I'm not getting like infected or whatever. Also, now that my microphone is on the side, my model can actually move properly, you know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing in front of it to mess with its tracking. So that's a bit better. I think with the way that I set up my mic, you might hear my room a bit more, I guess, or you might hear the mouse clicking more, or like the drawing tablet a bit more, but we're experimenting. And also with this art piece, I'm not sure about the face. I kind of had it, I had it in my brain a different way, but I don't have the artistic abilities, I guess. But yesterday I actually got some new nail polish just to like try out and stuff, and I like the color. I mixed it, like quote unquote mixed it. I just like I layered it. That's the word I'm looking for. And I really like the color. It's like a nice dusty nude color. Um, I bought OPI, of course. OPI is like the better nail polishes you can get. But there is like a Sally Hansen one that I use. I like the color. It's like a light blue. You've probably seen that color like on streams on or before. So now that I'm actually doing nails, it's like I feel like more inclined to do more hand cam streams, which I keep saying that I want to do, but please understand that's a little bit weird to set up hand cam streams. Um, so yeah, because sometimes when I think about streaming, it's like I have 20 minutes to set up. It's like, oh, I don't think I can do this. I have to just do something else. But as the title says, I'm sorry, guys, I can't play Tekken 8. I'm happy for everyone that got that game. But listen, guys, I can't play the game. I can't. I can't play the game. I was sitting downstairs and I was like looking at the time because it came out today at 3 p.m. At least on my side of uh North America. 3 p.m. and I saw the time and it went 3 p.m. and I'm just like, "Oh God." And I'm sitting here and I'm not playing it. Okay, I don't know why I keep doing this even though I don't like it. I just bought it today. Great. That's amazing, Arcane. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my God, that's so amazing. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. It's sick. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it's so good. I bet it's like feeding you. I bet it's getting rid of your acne. I bet it's hydrating you. I bet it's giving your crops the nutrients it needs. I hope your work is better and your grades are getting better and your family is happier. I bet that's what the game is doing. Yeah, I bet. I bet. But listen, hey, you wait till I graduate school, watch me get a job, watch me get a PC, and then I'll start playing Tekken, and you'll all be sorry. Yep, everything got better when I bought it. So, sorry, speaking of the drawing, I kind of want this a little bit more square, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna try something more square. And I hate when like faces are kind of on a tilt, because it's like you have to think about that. But yeah. I mean, I didn't really get into Tekken 7 until a while it was out, so I'm just gonna have to. I think it just hurts a bit more because I started playing Tekken when it was Tekken 7, but now that I'm actually like on that train, it hurts a little bit more because it's like I should be playing the game right now, but you never know. Another thing other than school. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My sister actually came up to me and she was talking about this artist that she was commissioning for her band. And she was like just talking about how she was so frustrated with him, and that how it wasn't gonna work out after waiting for like months for that stuff, you know? Ooh, am I freezing? Okay, I was frozen. I just saw. Okay, anyway, so yeah, my sister, she has a band and she commissions artists, or she doesn't regularly commission artists, but she was commissioning an artist back in like October, and things happened, and then they weren't working with the artist anymore because he was just being just like excuses, not being professional, stuff like that. Like it took them forever to get the sketch, and then when they got the sketch, when they got him to get the sketch out, it wasn't what they wanted. It was like the complete opposite of what they asked for. Um, and so she was like, I don't know, like what to do. It's like what, and at the end of the conversation, I was like, you can always ask me. You can always ask me to do the artwork. And she's like, "Oh yeah, that would be so great." The reason why I didn't ask you the first time because I was afraid it wasn't going to be like your style, so I didn't want you to do something that you're not used to and stuff. And I'm like, "Oh, well, at least ask though." And like, it's a metal band, so they like things that are more like dark, sketchy, like cross hatching stuff. Um, so I was like, "Oh, I didn't think you would be able to do it," but I was insistent. I was like, what? I'll do it for free, obviously. And I'll just give you what I'm drafting and like ideas and stuff. And like if you guys are into it, like let me know. Did I use a no, I didn't. And so now I have to work on that. I was actually planning to work on that today. Um, but I was thinking about streaming because I haven't done it in a while. And I just wanted to do that to do it. So oh, that was my style for a while. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she gave me examples of artists that she liked. There was actually an artist that she was planning to commission um, back in November. But when they contacted them, it's like, oh yeah, like I'm busy with family right now, I can't commission. And then that's when they went to that other artist. And then after that whole thing with the other artist, she's like, okay, let me go back to the other guy because it's been a couple months now, he's probably open. And they're like, yeah, 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 I'm open. My commissions start at like 750 euros, which in Canadian dollars is like $1,000. Like about, yeah, like a thousand plus dollars, right? And they realize it's like the band, they don't have that much money to spend on the artwork. Um, and so it's like, oh, we really want this artist done, but we that's literally all of our band money. And they also met with someone to help with like a grant for them, like an art grant. In my location, like where I'm from, there's like art grants that you can get to help like with like small artists like these, like bands and stuff like that. So like they're thinking about getting that done. And I'm like, if it'll help you like with like the stress and stuff with the money, like I can always do the art for free and then you can spend all that money that you guys saved up on the merch because that's what they were planning to use the money for. that's what they're planning to use the art for merch, but they all the money that they have, um, they're planning to use a majority of that on the merch, if that makes sense. Um, so yeah, I have to do that, which yeah, I was gonna do today, but it's kind of exciting because it isn't really my style to be honest, but I'm I looked at the art and I'm like, oh, this is good. Like I just need to shade it right and stuff like that. It's just like cross hatching. Um, and they said like we'll make sure to give you like a cut of like the merch and stuff because they weren't just gonna they didn't feel comfortable like um just letting me do everything for free. So this is like technically my first ever no, this is technically my second commission ever. This is my out of the entire time I've been somewhat active online. This is my second commission, and I'm kind of excited. It's going to be a big project because not only am I helping them do their album cover, I'm also telling them it's like, I'm open to um, making separate designs for shirts that they want to make and stuff, and they want to make like patches and stuff because they're a metal band, so it's kind of necessary that they have to make patches. Um, I think my sister already designed that already, but it's like, hey, if you guys need like extra art, I can always do that. So it's kind of exciting. There's a lot of things in 2024 that are kind of looking up. I know that it's a whole joke that people are not looking forward to 2024 because 2023 was terrible. But for me, it seems like it's gonna be pretty good. Um, Especially in the summer when I graduate. Hopefully things will come up from that. I'm being lazy with my modeling thing because I'm having a hard time finding a blank wall in my house to take pictures of myself. And I just found a wall in the house that's like, oh, this is like doable. And when it comes to things like this, like I just recently saw a video of someone talking about rejection therapy and that you should just do things not in the hopes of that you get accepted, more of just like, let's just try it out and see what happens kind of thing. So even though I do want the modeling thing to happen, like part of me is just like, you know what, I should just do it to like see if I get accepted. And then if I do, great. If I don't, then I'm like prepared for it. Um, yeah. Yeah. Because it's like part of it is because it's like I struggled to find a job, right? So it would be really nice to have this because now that I am going to school, it'd be nice to like pay for things, like especially supplies. Like being a nail tech is like it's not a cheap thing to invest in. You have to invest so much money into it. So like on top of the schooling, it's like also the material. Like sometimes you'd go and see like what type, let's say example nail polish. Uh, Go say like what's a popular nail? Well, OPI, yeah, it's a popular like go to your CVS and get something quality. But if you want something like Vanalisa nail polish, it's like, oh, here's the whole pack for like $300 or more if you're Canadian, right? Um, and like a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, that's like a fair amount. That's like a fair amount to spend on nail polish. And I'm like, this is what I have to prepare for if I want a good set of nail polish. And sometimes it's not even all the colors that I want. It's mostly just like a buy collection, so it's like certain amount of colors. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's the thing with like nail tech, you have to have everything available to you as much as you can. So when you have that variety, you have like more clients. Um, but yeah, because on top of the nail polish, there's like acrylic, different types of acrylic. So you need all the colors of the acrylic, which is a very popular nail type. Different types of gels. There is shellac, but not a lot of people get shellac. Um, and then like if you want to do pedicures, you got to get the stuff for the pedicures. Like it's an expensive thing to be a nail tech. But I think being a nail tech is actually very beginner friendly thing to get into. Because when you look up nail tech stuff, it's like there's some 16-year-olds that already started learning how to be a nail tech, like, and they have a business. But the reason why I'm going to school for it is because it's completely out of my wheelhouse, and in the end, you kind of do need to be certified. Because I know people in my classes, like they already have clientele, and they would technically call themselves a nail tech. Because that's just like the all-rounded way of saying it, right? Just calling yourself a nail technician. And these people, they didn't like go to school for it. They just learned how to do it, and they started their business. But to just help with, I don't know what to call it, but you would just need to get your certification if, I guess, if you want more open options, I guess. I don't know. I just like heard stories where there would be like a professional that would come in to just check to see if everyone has their um, certification, and they would just like run to the bathroom or something because these people are not working without these people are working without certification, and then they just have to go hide until the guy goes away or something like that. So to like avoid that, you would get your certification. I don't think in my country, if you want to be a nail tech, you have to be certified. Um, the thing is, like, the thing with like the 16-year-old nail techs is that 16-year-olds nowadays, they kind of grew up in that era of Instagram and beauty, where things like beauty um, are much more um, widespread and accepted, especially like for younger people, I guess. So they kind of grew up with that whole lifestyle. And I never did growing up, like it was around me, but it was something I never cared about. It was only until I got into my 20s that I started caring about it. Um, I'm just, yeah. But like I said last stream, I'm just kind of glad that it's just 6 months, 6 months of school, because I just don't like school. I'm kind of bad at studying, but so far everything is doing okay. So, um, even when you talk to the teachers, um, they kind of all know that we're here for certification. So they just want to make sure that we pass our exams. They're not too um, they're not honing in too much on how to do things unless it's like just so that you pass the exams. Because like when they were like showing us how to do like the manicure exam and doing demos and like this is how you like do it. Um, the way that they do it is by the province and how to pass. Province as in like state for anyone who's not from Canada. A state is called a province here. Um, they were like, listen, we don't actually do this. Like these steps that we like actually don't do in our professional like not professional opinion, but it's like a lot of these things are not really necessary to do, but you just have to do it in order to pass. Um, because if you actually watch nail tech videos, like the things that you do in class compared to like people who are actually like working, it's like they don't do any of that. So it is a feeling of like I know why you guys are here, so I think that's why they move on to topics very quick. Like just last week I started learning how to do a mani. Um and then on Tuesday it was just more like working on a bit of theory. And then they're like, okay, so next time you guys come in, we're gonna work on pedicures. It's like, so we're not gonna like practice more. We just have to know how to do it in class, and then we're just gonna move on. But I think they just expect you to just practice at home, and then yeah. So we're just like moving on, I guess. it just makes me think that like, oh, this stuff is actually easier than it's supposed to be easier than expected, I guess. But again, this wasn't in my wheelhouse, so that's why I'm going to school for it because again, certification, it's like, and I'm just not really familiar with it. I mean, that's the reason why I didn't go to school for doing art and stuff because I'm like, I kind of already know how to do some of this stuff, and I don't want to work in the job that I initially wanted to go to school for. So, yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot of things I want to do in 2024. And that's the thing too, it's like, do I want to start just doing my own business or should I just start working at a salon? Which I'm not gonna get all the money, like I'm, gonna have commission cut. I don't like how these banks look. Oh, let me put these teeth in. Looks so funny. God, I feel like I've been rambling, but cool. This spine is kind of cool. Originally, I was supposed to do like a centipede thing, like a centipede was supposed to come out of it, but I did a spine. But I think the cuticle stuff is really scary because sometimes people have good enough cuticles, you don't have to like cut them a lot. I think that was why I got a little bit of um, pain in some of my fingers because I decided to go a little bit too deep. I didn't realize I was cutting like actual living skin. Um, Sometimes it's just you just gotta put it in water. Because every time I watch nail tech videos, it seems like they always manage to get the cuticle to come off like in a nice clean cut. And I'm like, I can every time I work on someone in class, like they always have good cuticles. I don't really spend too much time cutting cuticles. But my teachers they're like really good at what they do. Like I checked like their Instagram and like they're working with designers from like all over the world. It's kind of crazy. And it's kind of, yeah, it is kind of hard to kind of focus in school when some of the things that they even say themselves, they're like, yeah, like no one actually does this, but you're just gonna have to, for the sake of your exam, you're just gonna have to do it, I guess, or listen. Let's see. I might have to change up the eyes a little bit. Yeah, and by the way, Furiro, am I saying her name wrong? Fuiro. I keep thinking it's Fudi and not Fuiro. Fu Furiro. Yeah. Um yeah, so that's my weekly school talk, I guess. Um anyway, for Furiro, whatever. A lot of people actually don't like her. I remember when she was released, like people kind of saw her design, they're like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. It's exciting." But when they heard her, they're like, "This is so basic. What the hell?" But I like Fuido. I think she is me. She looks like me. I know. I think she just her clothing is just a bit more my vibe. It's kind of just like all black, dark colors, and the hair is kind of cool too. I think a lot of people actually didn't like her design. I'm like, initially I didn't really like it either, but it's kind of grown on me. I have not done digital art in a bit, not gonna lie. I did some photo edits and like digital touch up on my traditional piece. Um, the who? Oh, this character that I'm talking about, Fuiro. I just kept messing up their name. I thought it was said that was something else. But I was just saying that some people actually don't like this character that I'm drawing. Um, Either that they don't like their voice, which is fair, or like they didn't like their design, which is I understand, but I kind of like her. I think she's not, yeah. I feel like one of um those like what is it called? I don't know, just like the small amount of people that like Fuiro. This one of who the art this one that the art is of, yeah. Um I mean, do you like her design, Arcfiend? It's a little it's kind of whatever. Yeah. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool, I guess. I think within the Vocaloid anime space, it is kind of refreshing to see a more plain design. So that's why I kind of like it. The pants ain't hitting. Yeah, the pants, they are a choice, but you don't really see that. So I would kind of prefer it. Yeah, I mean, I would kind of prefer it if it was just long or short. You got to choose either one or the or. You can't just choose both. But the question is, do you choose long pants or you just choose shorts? Now that's a question. I was fixing these bangs. I feel like if there were normal flared pants, then it would be a good design, yeah. And the thing is, like, you don't really see pants a lot in like the anime stuff. Like with VTubers and stuff and like anime characters, you don't really see just like straight pants. So I would like to just see the straight pant. But actually, one design thing that I absolutely hate. Honestly, I hate this strap here. I see so many people design their characters with this loose strap thing where they're like, "Oh, we don't know what to put on the design. Let's just put this leg strap on here." And I hated it. I can't explain, like it's just, to me it seems lazy. Like it just seems, "Oh, let's just put a bunch of straps everywhere. That's how we're going to design it instead of actually making something interesting." Which, yeah, kind of weird coming from me because I put chains everywhere and I put accessories everywhere to make my designs look interesting, but something about this leg loop thingy, I don't like. Um, and if they went short, then sandals, not pointed heels. I'm trying to see that in my brain. Yeah, that would make sense because of the shorts. Yeah, the heels would definitely be a look. Yeah, I don't like it unless it's generally utilitarian. So like if it actually has use to it, I understand. Um, like if the tech were, if it was tech wear, they'd get a pass. Yeah, tech wear. Yeah, that would make sense because if you actually had the straps where it's like had like some use to it, that makes sense. But the silver works. That's just a black strap on the black pants. Yeah, it's just a strap. Sometimes in tech wear, sometimes you see people design tech wear where there is just a bunch of straps just like flinging all over the place. And I get that's like, oh, it's like to add some flow to it and stuff like that. But honestly, personally for me, I feel like techwear, this is a hot take, but I think with techwear, if done properly, like it'll look great, but sometimes it can look outdated if done wrong, to be honest. I feel like techwear had its moment, like it started like a long time ago, like 2017 or something like that, 2018. And then it kind of had a resurgence like recently. Um, but yeah, it depends for me. Um, which is false techwear because it's supposed to be utility. Yeah. So I think a lot of people do like the techwear thing, but then they just kind of design it in a way where it just looks weird because it doesn't make sense. I don't know. I think I'm just not a techwear person. I'm trying to trash it. Like I used to like techwear for a while, but Especially like in the anime space, it's like it tends to be so overdone, like so overdone, and I am just over it. I just need something different. Um, yeah, it's not 2019 anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not 2019 anymore, guys. Give up the techwear. But like some of y'all think that you're what's his name? Is his name Erickson? Like the techwear god? His name is I think that's what his name is. You know who I'm talking about, right? Like that famous techwear guy that actually makes good techwear. Hold on. Oh no no, I completely said that wrong. Errolson Hugh. He's like the OG techwear guy, and he still makes really good techwear that like is actually good. And the thing is, too, where I'm from, it's like techwear is actually pretty common because it is just constantly raining and cold here. Um, Techwear is too tight and baggy at the same time to me. That's true. Like you wear like a really baggy jacket with like some tight tapered pants. That's the style. Yeah, but where I'm from, by the way, where I'm from, it's been raining nonstop for like 2 weeks, and I'm miserable. I like this Japanese dude too. It costs like 2K a jacket though. That makes sense. Like techwear tends to be more expensive because it's sewed kind of like um what is it? Just like it's dare I say technical to sew them, I guess. But it's not cheap stuff, right? And like techwear is supposed to like last a lot. So yeah. Ooh, about to drop my phone. Same here, but people use different weather tech. Now literally we had flooding and a bunch of sludge. Yeah. The it was like if where from where I was, it snowed crazy for like 3 days. Where it was actually dangerous, unfortunately, and now it's just constant rain. Um, so yeah. But with techwear, yeah, again, especially where I'm from, techwear is very popular because where I'm from is the origins of Arc'teryx. I don't know if anyone knows that brand. Um, it's where I'm from is the origin of Arc'teryx. So techwear is like in the culture, I guess. There are lifetime pieces. That's why, and the technology in it is crazy. But for me, too much for one thing. Yeah, I mean, definitely like for me, it's like you definitely need like a windbreaker in your life. So I think it is kind of appropriate to spend it once. Because I feel like if you get like a good windbreaker, it will never kind of go out of style, especially if it's for like technical stuff. We keep saying the word technical, but that's what it is, right? Like if you get something more, uh, because it's like very practical and stuff. So, um, but for me, too much of one thing. Stream breaking. Oh, it's my stream breaking. You know what? I don't know if you hear me right now, but our my Wi-Fi has actually been kind of buggy nowadays, but it's been okay for like 2 days, I think. Um, but let's hope everything is okay. I mean, my stream is usually buggy anyways, so like I'm very used to things happening. Sorry about that though. I didn't realize it was like that drastic. Cause like what I see from here, it's okay. I have so many jackets and stuff, but I never have an issue with whether like I have a Levi's jacket, but it's so simple yet effective. Yeah. The last time I spent so much on a jacket was like a denim jacket, and that was obviously worth it because to this day I still wear it, and it was a good quality one, and it's never out of style. Like I feel like denim is never really out of style, especially the way you style it. So yeah, it depends on what you spend on. Um, yeah. But yeah, windbreakers and denim jackets and good pair of jeans and stuff like that. It never really goes out of style, so definitely spend a lot. It's not annoyingly large or buggy, and it stops wind and rain. I love it. Oh yeah, okay, for sure. Yeah, it's been doing that. Arc, it's been doing that, but I need to drink some water. But yeah, yeah. But if for anyone who's into getting a good windbreaker, definitely check out Arc'teryx because I actually used to work with. I used to work. I have a friend that used to work for Arc'teryx, and they say that like the technology on Arc'teryx jackets are like insane. But they're like $500 a piece, so depends. Maybe depends on the model of jacket that you get, but yeah, I still wear my jackets. I have had for like 4 years now. Yeah, there's like I think there's a jacket I still wear that I had like since high school, and I've been out of high school for a while, and I still use it when I need to use it. One thing I feel like I need more is like pants, some good pants. I feel like that's one thing when it comes to building your wardrobe. A lot of people don't focus on like the pants. They always think about like a cool jacket that they can get or cool shirts, but they don't think about the pants. And I just thought the other day, I was like, I need more pants. I actually walked into a Claire's yesterday. Was it yesterday? Like a day or two ago. Um, because I just wanted to see. And I'm like in my 20s, so moral of the story, spend on timeless pieces and stay the hell and stay away. Sorry, I think your sentence is aware. But spend on timeless pieces and stay away from like the trends and stuff. Yeah, for sure. I feel like my style has definitely evolved differently um over time, so hence why I have 30 pairs of pants. Yeah. I need more pants. But I feel like my style definitely is more Y2K right now, and even though it is trendy, I feel like I do resonate with it a lot, and I feel like that's something I do want to spend more money on. Um, so yeah. Also, like, guys, learn how to wash your clothes. Like, even if you get like expensive stuff, like you can ruin it if you don't know how to wash it. So when they say to hand wash your clothes, like listen to them and hand wash your clothes, please. Don't just stick it in the washer. I hate people that feel entitled. Look at me crazy because I ain't divide you. Oh, you important, you the more to the story, you and those motherfucker, I don't even like you. Anyway, um, but I want to donate and get some more fits. That's very, yeah. I would say in high school, my style was more like trying to do more 80s stuff, 80s, early 90s stuff, but I'm kind of out of that style now. Um, so I want to do more low cut pants, I guess would be a more specific stuff. Crop tops, accessories and stuff. Obviously I started getting into nails, so I'm gonna give myself some crazy cool nails. I would love to I would love to do my own nails on stream. I think that'd be a really cool stream. Um and actually I have like my mom has some people that she knows that is actually in need of clothes, and I looked at some of my clothes that I had, and yeah, a lot of the clothes I don't wear anymore are those like very colorful windbreakers and like stuff like that. And some of them I still kept because, well, one of them has like a really expensive patch on it, so like I'm not gonna throw that one away, but I don't know, it just really depends. High school I was an emo skater and then shifted into punk as I stopped skating and moved. Yeah. When I was like a 12-year-old, I've always wanted to learn how to skate how to learn how to ride a skateboard, but I never really had like the. I think I did mention it to my parents, but I don't know. I didn't think I have had like the confidence to like really tell them. It's like, yeah, I want to learn how to skateboard. I want to get a skateboard because I didn't really know how to do it. I didn't because like I know you can just learn if you buy a skateboard and just like practice, practice, practice. I thought like, oh, maybe I need to go get lessons or something. But who knows? Like maybe later on in my life, I'll get a skateboard one day and live my 12-year old what my 12-year-old me wanted. Actually, honestly, I think it was earlier, like when I was like 9 years old or something like that. Mostly more slim or skinny jeans, very 2018, 2020. Oh wait, sorry. I have a drawer full of pants I don't use anymore. Yeah. I actually pulled out some old pants because um um how do I say this? Okay. Guys, sorry, I haven't been keeping up with my laundry. Okay, I promise I'll wash it tomorrow. I said to myself, I'll promise I'll wash my clothes tomorrow. But I actually pulled out an old pair of jeans and they were just like really skinny jeans and I didn't realize. I thought they were just like straight cut or whatever. And I was like going to school, it was like early in the morning. And I was like walking around in those jeans, like barely walking because it was like hugging my legs where I was like it was giving me sensory issues. I was like, I can't walk. But when I went to the class and there was like big mirrors and stuff and I saw myself in the mirror and I looked like I was 12 years old because I was wearing those jeans and then I was wearing like a big hoodie, and that's what I used to wear when I was like 10 years old or whatever. So, and so yeah, I was like looking, I'm like, I don't look like 25. I look 10 years old. And the outfit would have been completed if I put on like a chunky high tops or something. I used to wear like these high top shoes all the time, but well, that was like it gave me whiplash. Skating is really fun. Yeah, it took me years to build up, but when I was 13, I said fuck it and asked for one. I used complete for like 35, then learned. Oh, okay, yeah. Um, that was something yeah, skating was something I was like considering like a year or two ago to actually like learn how to do, but I'll think about it. Yeah, I can't deal with them anymore. It feels like I can feel all the hairs on my legs being touched. I wear straight and slim cut jeans now. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, especially in the nail tech industry. It's like it's a little bit more um I guess it's very like I don't know how to describe this, but it's very millennial, if that makes sense. So nowadays it's like wearing good sweatpants is like stylish. It's not really seen as you being kind of like lazy, especially if you dress it up nice. But like every time I feel like I go to class, I feel like I need to like dress up nicely where it's clothes that I don't like it's clothes that I just wouldn't wear if I were to be a nail tech. Um, I mean, that's part of why I kind of want to do my own business because I know if I work for a salon, they're gonna make me wear stuff that like I don't want to, which I'm used to going to. I used to have a job that was like that, but I don't want to go back into that. I mean, I've seen nail techs where they just be wearing like tank tops, but and their like arms are exposed, but if they're comfortable with it, that's fine, and they wear an apron, whatever, it's fine, but they talk about it like in the PowerPoints to like, oh, so like how you're supposed to dress is very professional. Make sure that you're wearing like nice, you look done and stuff. But it's like, yeah, but like what your definition of what looks nice and done is different compared to like someone else, right? So, I don't know. I guess I'm just a Gen Z. Um, I'm just like, I guess I'm just an annoying Gen Z. Remember when people were complaining about Gen Z people and everyone hates like Gen X? But Gen X, it's not really their fault because they're like literal babies. So it's always the parents' fault. It's always the parents' fault when it comes to Gen X. Now with Gen Z, it's like now we have responsibility because we're in our 20s. So I'd say go for it. It's very freeing, yeah. But you know, it's a lot of money to rent out a place, and I have to make sure that I have a good clientele that will pay for my room. So that's why I probably have to start working at a salon to just build up clientele, and I can pay for my rent or whatever. I hate sweatpants still. I don't own any. Yeah. I mean, I like sweatpants. I like how I style them, and they're very comfy, and I can run errands. The one thing I actually don't wear is yoga pants. I heard yoga pants are like very comfortable, but I can never get into them. Or like tights, wearing tights as like a pant option, you know? I always go for sweatpants. And my mom hates it all the time. It's like I want to go and wear sweatpants somewhere. And these are like nice sweatpants that I paid good money for. And she's like, really, you're gonna wear that? And I'm like, you're literally wearing leggings. Like, what is the difference? You're wearing leggings. Oh my God. I don't know. It's a very millennial thing. And even after school, it's like some people are like, yeah, you can leave school, but like you still have to practice a lot and get good. Because nail school, it's like they'll teach you stuff, but I think a lot of it is just mostly just to get certified so that you can go to a salon where they'll kind of teach you a bit more. And then after school, you still have to do like, well, you don't have to, but it's best to do like workshops after to like learn better, to learn from like masters and stuff. And then you have to like practice every day, like on fake nails to like get the painting done, right? Because people want good nails, right? But yeah. Ivan, how long have you been working on these bangs for? But hopefully with this job, or like, sorry, with the nail tech stuff, because it's not a job, I'm just a student. But I can still work on my art stuff. I still love doing art, and I still want to do stuff with my art. Right now, my goal is to get into Artist Alley, which is very expensive right now. So sounds like graphic design. Honestly, it just sounds like every type of art thing, because a lot of times when people get into the art field, they realize it's just, oh, you just have to practice. You just have to practice a lot to just get good, and that's how you get clientele. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of people in my classes are either moms or again people that already have like clientele, or people who are like me where they're just trying to find something to do, um, or just find something different that is for me why I'd want to be a nail tech, because it's still like that creative thing, but it was still kind of drastic where I was going to feel burnt out, so I could still go home and do my illustrations and stuff. I got certified and didn't use half of the stuff I learned in school, but I still use what a photographer taught me. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I think like my mom, like it's kind of weird. Like she would talk about school, like once you graduate, like everything, like you're just gonna be so smart and good at everything. It's like, well, not really. That's not really how it works. Um, because people can come out of school and they're really bad at what they do. Especially like in the art world, it's like part of it too is like if you don't have an imagination, let's get that out of the way. If you don't have like good concepts coming out of your brain, it's like it doesn't really matter what you learn in school. It's like if what you're making is boring, then people don't want to hire you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how her hair works. Hold on. Her hair is kind of weird. Okay. I was drawing it wrong the whole time. Because that's how people like who don't go to school for art, like they're still successful because they just learned how to get better at it, you know? Of course, go to school if like what exactly you want to do requires you to have a degree. But for a lot of art stuff, it doesn't really, you don't really have to. For me, it's like I could learn how to be a nail tech at home too, but like I would eventually need to get certified at one point. So just start as soon as possible. Exactly, which is how I am. I don't really care for art school at all. Yeah. Yeah, same here. I did art school for um for like 3 years, and then nothing came out of it. About 3 years. I usually say 3 years because it's like kind of almost 3 years, but not really. Technically two. But yeah. Yeah, just for me again, like I technically will eventually have to go to art to nail school anyways, so I just might as well get it done. But yeah, my biggest goal is to do Artist Alley at some time in my life. Because a lot of the reason why I do a lot of the art I do was going to anime conventions and doing Artist Alley, or not doing Artist Alley, seeing Artist Alley, and getting really inspired from that. So also like talking about my sister's art stuff. Like I was telling her too, it's like you can get like fun keychains done. Like I know places where you can get that done, and she got really excited because there's like a cute keychain design where it's like a little spinny thing. And she's like, "Oh my God, we can like put the mascot in there and stuff like that." And exciting stuff, exciting stuff. But for me, I like I like a lot of the theatrical nails where it's just like super long, crazy designs, glitters on it. And I think in my area you don't really like get those type of nails. So I feel like when it comes to like branding myself and stuff, I feel like I'm pretty good at that, to be honest, because I have an idea of like exactly what I want my colors to be, exactly what I want my own area to look like if I have my own suite. Um, yeah. Because like a lot of like art studios, they tend to go for like the more rose golds, very white room, occasionally beige if you're lucky. And that's just not really my style. And so I think I would stand out from just having a clearly different look. Very basic, yes. It's very like flowers and like um God, what era is this? It's definitely very like 2015 vibe. Marble, stuff like that. Um yeah. Rose gold, geometry, marble, pink. There's a lot of like in the beauty world, like pink is like a very common color people use for like branding. It's like so common, which I find very like weird because I feel like wouldn't like trying to stand out be very, very hard because there's so many people that uses pink. So like what makes you different? How different is your pink? What is your shade of pink? Why is that different? I feel like even in like the art world sometimes a lot of people have pink as their aesthetic and it's like a lot of competition if you want to do that. Which obviously if you like pink as your branding, go for it. I wouldn't go for it, but you have to understand that there's so many people that do pink. It's like you got to really stand out. Ooh, ooh. Oh, ooh, ooh. I did it way too early. Look around, everybody on mute. I was wondering if anyone was talking in chat. And But yeah, I definitely had some ideas for like my own suite. Like I would love it if there was like a waiting area and that there was like manga that people can read. So like there's something people can do. Because I think in Japan they do that. Like if you're at a restaurant or like an area where there's waiting, they'll just have like shelves of manga that you can read. Yeah, I'm yelling in chat. Yeah, Arcane, you'll be the one at the Beyonce concert, like when she says mute, you're gonna be the one that's gonna be yelling while everyone's silent, and then they're gonna start beating you up in the audience. I actually saw that video where someone was yelling while everyone was on mute, and they had a reflect. They were about to smack them. They didn't smack them, but they had the reflex. They had their hand up. I was about to hit him. I was solo in the audience. Yeah, you'll start belting in the audience. Vibrato, everything. Okay, her hair bands are like so weird, but I'm just gonna improvise. Yeah, once everyone goes on mute, you're gonna be the one singing freaking oh, what's that song? What's that meme? Oh my God, I was singing it all day yesterday. Oh, you're gonna be like, oh my God, it's slipping out of my brain. Oh my God. Oh, imagine if Ninja had a low tapered fade. You're just gonna yell that in the audience. Same cadence as the streamer guy too. That'd be so funny though. Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade. I don't know that one. Oh, you don't know the meme? Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade. It's just this guy like freestyling in his stream, and he was just like singing random lyrics in like a. Honestly, it sounded like Frank Ocean, to be honest. Like that, like if anyone wondered how Frank Ocean sounded like, that's what it sounds like. And he was just like, he just out of the blue just was like, imagine if Ninja got a low tempo fade. And then he just like sings it again. It's funny. You should search it up. But I was like saying that like all day yesterday. That is truly random. Because you know, like I don't want to whatever, I'll spoil it, but because what he was talking about, like he was like talking about like his grandpa was like he passed away, and he's like, you know, like he's like you're gonna make it big one day and stuff like that. And the thing is too, because he was freestyling, I wasn't sure like where this was gonna go. I don't know. It was like he was talking about like, yeah, my grandma passed away, and like he told me that like I was gonna make it in the industry and stuff like that. He was getting like so sad, and then it stopped for like 5 seconds, and then he just busted out the ninja with the low taper fade. It's like what the hell? A lot of people actually didn't know that was the origin. He was like talking about someone who passed away in his family, and then he just like busted out with that. But it's funny. But like he's a good singer. He can hold a note. Here's the thing, I don't like how the spine is like curved like that, but I think it's anatomically like anatomically um is that the word? I think that's how the spine is, right? It has like a curve there. It's supposed to be like a really like centipede like weird looking spine, so it's not supposed to be that anomaly, whatever. It's not supposed to look that real, but yeah. They work on the eyes because their eyes are more like pointy. These are more round. Spine coming through. I don't know. It's just out of her entire body, out of her back. I don't know. I wanted to do something. It was supposed to be like a. It was supposed to be like a centipede. Then I had this idea for a spine, and I'm like, okay, the spine is cool looking, I guess. And then I wanted to do a mix where it was like kind of looked like a centipede kind of thing, but let's just stick with that for now. We'll see. I don't like how that hair tie is. Actually, let me like work on the eyes like I said so. I did a centipede abomination piece last time. I made art like 3 days ago. Yeah, like when I was thinking of doing a centipede, I thought it was gonna be like so simple, but it's kind of hard. It's just like a little long thing, right? I thought like the spine was a little bit of a nicer texture to it, but I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Yeah, but I looked at the forecast for like the next couple weeks and like, bro, it's just rain, 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 rain. I kind of feel bad for my dog. She's like having a hard time going potties. But I think the reason why I made it round because I really wanted it to pop, you know, to make this a little thin. Um, it's a lot of segmented legs and thorax for a centipede, yeah. Very repetitive. Um, deceptively hard. Yeah, deceptively hard. It's like one of those things where it's like when you actually start doing it, like, oh, never mind, I don't want to do this anymore. The rain finally stopped this week. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's gonna be raining for another week here, so I guess it's nice. Like it's just kind of doing it all in one go, I guess. So that it's probably gonna be cloudy or somewhat sunny or cloudy for the rest of February, hopefully. Because it didn't snow in December. Um, it was just kind of warm for December. But in my brain, I was like, oh shit, January's gonna be hell. And I was right. It snowed terribly, and then now it's just raining. Okay. Do I want just like, should I just do like a little dot? Like something like that? Yeah, I kind of like that. Because I had something different in mind. So I'm going to do a dot, and let's circle it so that the light is directly hitting there, so it's a little bit more freakier. Oh yeah, my sister's like, oh, like you're familiar with like Junji Ito and stuff, right? Like you could do something like him. And I'm like, sure. I'm Junji Ito in real life right now, standing in front of you. I'll just do that. But I actually used to do a lot of inking stuff as like my main way of doing art for a while, especially like growing up. I just did everything with like ink pens. So it's definitely in my wheelhouse, I would say. Not maybe I haven't done it in a while, but once I start doing it, it's gonna look good. Sorry, I just wanted to try something with the mouth. I just wanted to be more like grinnier and not like, like something big. That's a little better. And I remember back in the day when Vocaloid used to have like creepy songs and like everyone was like living for it, you know? This kind of gives me that vibe. Where like it was kind of like Vocaloid was supposed to be like this idol thing, and then people started making like creepy songs, and everyone's like, "Yo, this is so crazy! Who would do this?" It kind of gives me nostalgia. This piece. And people who are outside of that fandom, it'd be like, "What? What are you talking about?" I mean, it's definitely like if you think like My Little Pony, and then people started doing like creepy pastas, definitely that vibe. Yeah, no idea. Yeah. I don't know. I guess 13-year-olds are like really into that stuff growing up. Okay, yeah. This is hitting a bit more now that you see it in the distance. Let's check something. Edge EMFs, yeah. Drink some water. Sorry, this hair tie is like really bothering me because it's not exactly like the other one. Or just somewhat similar. I don't have to make it exactly. Try not to be a perfectionist right now. I'm like looking at everything. Just like, I just want to make it look nice, but I think I'm gonna reverse this eye. But it is on a tilt. The face is a bit on a tilt, so. To see it from the distance. It's gotta be moved. No. Um, sure, whatever. Wait, no. Yeah, I think it's the grin here. I think I have to, okay, I think I have to do this. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, sorry. Whoops. There we go. She looks funny without eyebrows. Um, I'm still edgy though, but refined. Yes. Sorry, I wasn't. I was like focusing so hard. Um, yeah, edgy but refined. Yes, like me. Um, edgy. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just kind of waiting on some things right now. You're back. Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking. Yeah, heat system. I think the heat system is pretty interesting. Um, yeah, but I mean, everyone looks great. Yeah, I was saying like Fang. Like I'm surprised he kind of came in. I think if Fang didn't get like that sudden like renaissance, like towards the end of when Tekken was kind of ending, like the last what was it, last three? No, not last three. Um, like for the past couple of Tekken World Tours, like Fang was like a very popular character all of a sudden. I don't know if he just got like a buff. Um, but now everyone started playing Fang, and I feel like if he didn't get that moment, I don't think they would put Fang into the game. Unless I'm not very familiar with his lore that much. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I feel like a lot of people before Fang had his like moment that he would actually not be in Tekken 8. Okay, it seems like my stream is still going. Sorry, I'm just like my second monitor is not going. Oh, quote unquote, my second monitor is not working. So we'll see. Um, let's just hope we never see Geese and Akuma again. I mean, yeah, hopefully not them, but I still think they're gonna do like 2D stuff. I think that was the whole point of Tekken 7. Like they were supposed to experiment with like 2D and like see how people feel about that. Um, is there a 2D character in Tekken right now? No. Not no, not Raven. Raven. I thought Raven was. He wasn't. No. Yeah. I honestly feel like they will eventually. Maybe like one character would they'll sneak one character in. But I guess like they'll do 2D character, but not like Akuma and Geese. I guess I don't know. Because Eliza, she I don't think a lot of people complain about Eliza, and she's a 2D character. Oh, my hair's all funky. Um, no, I don't think anytime soon. They're just using more 3D movements again. Yeah, because even if they had 2D, like let's say like a Eliza, like I don't think anyone would want to use 2D. But because Akuma and Geese are so overpowered, that's why they used them. But like feels like Eliza, I don't think anyone would use them. Um, I like the new characters. They have crazy sidesteps. Reina is probably top tier right now. Amishima with the ridiculous ladder removal. I think Reina is kind of cool. Um, Reina is kind of cool. I don't know. I'm just not into her character. I guess she's like, who does she remind me of? Who does she remind me of? I don't know. Something about her character I don't like. I didn't even know about her till recently. Yeah, no, she's a new character for 8. She's one of Heihachi's kids. So yeah, she's Heihachi's kid, so I don't know what to expect. I thought Victor and Azucena were going to be the only new ones. Yeah, I know. No, yeah, I said Heihachi's kid because like I literally don't really know anything other than that. Like I don't really care for her lore, to be honest. I don't know. I don't really care for Reina. Is that a hot take? I'm gonna start the story now. Yeah, I'm. That's the one thing I'm most excited for is the story. story part. I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't care about Reina. She's just there to take a Hachi's spot, yeah. And her fit is kind of whack. Let's be real, okay. That's like the one criteria. Is if your fit is weird, I'm not gonna play you, even if you are a cool character, like player wise. Not a hot take. Yeah, her alt suit is cool though. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't do enough research on Reina to like know what else about her. You know. Victor lame too. Old dude in suit. Yeah, that's the thing. Out. That's like. I think I'm going to say something. I don't think a lot of people talk about this, but I'm kind of tired of seeing like French people, like French characters, but they're like always like white people. Or is that me? Because in France, like for example, France, for example, it's like there's like so many different people. They're the same every time, yeah. There's like so many like a lot of people from Africa, so like Albania, like mostly like Ivory Coast, like Congo, like there's a lot of people from those areas or like you know people that have been in like Paris for like three generations of just like living in France. You know what I mean? It's like I'm just tired of seeing the white French person. I kind of want to see like black French people, brown French people because France is a very diverse like especially in Paris, like a very diverse area. So I'm just kind of um yeah, so I'm just kind of tired of that. And yeah, obviously his fit is kind of like basic to be honest. Like literally a suit with a katana. That's like the weebiest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's the weebiest weeaboo thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, Black French people are more common than games let on. Deadass. Hang it up, flat screen. Just a Japanese anime dude, yeah. And it's like they try to put him in the story like he was important this whole time. It's like, bro, who is this? What does he have to do with Kazuya? I feel like there was a character in Tekken 7. Yeah, Claudio was the same thing. He had connections to like Kazuya. They were trying to connect him to Kazuya. Like, oh yeah, like we're a different type of people trying to destroy evil and stuff like that. Um, Gray suit with a laser sword for real. Like suddenly he is Dragunov rival. Yeah, so all like what? Come on, man. I mean, to be honest, it was based off of a real actor. So like obviously they're just gonna base it off of him, but yeah, France is very diverse, and it's time that we acknowledge that right now. I'm time to watch Jin launch his motorcycle into a helicopter, bro, and watch him survive. I love how the overtop Tekken is now, but I miss the realism of Tekken 4. Yeah, I love how they just went so theatrical for it in Tekken 8. Um, but yeah, I think a lot of people like Tekken for like the more grounded stuff. So I even remember remember I even remember no, I even remember saying that I wanted to try out Raven because I thought he looked so cool in his trailer. I love the stages too. The stages are just so sick. They're just so over the top, unnecessarily like godly looking, you know. Sorry, I'm just focusing drawing these boobs right now. Hold on. You know, I don't really draw a lot of girls with like bigger busts, you know. It's not something I'm really used to. Okay. I have to yawn. Hold on. Like I feel like I don't want to even like all day I was like think it's like I don't even want to go on like Twitter and see what's going on. But I think everyone was so busy playing Tekken that like no one was saying anything on Twitter. It was just quiet. Everyone was playing uh Tekken. I think that's like the first thing I'm gonna do. Like I'm just gonna go into Tekken and just finish up the story part because that's the thing I'm fiending for. And then okay, then we can play games. I saw some screenshots of like the side stories and they're always like a lot of fun, right? And I saw a side story. It's so fire right now. Yeah, I'd imagine I'd imagine it's great. Part of me is thinking it's like should I just watch the story on YouTube and not like wait? Because like if I really want the story, I would probably just watch like the YouTube gameplay of it right now. Tekken's been out for a while. There's probably is a gameplay video somewhere, somewhere out there. You could, yeah, I could. But yeah, there was like Tekken Twitter was showing screenshots of like some of the side quest stories. And there was like a screenshot of like Jun, Kazuya, and Jin actually like together, like being a family, kind of. Like they weren't trying to like Jin and Kazuya weren't trying to kill each other, and Jun was there like all happy and stuff. And I'm thinking like this has to be a Lars dream moment. I don't know if I think it was in Tekken 6 where Lars had a dream. It was like that famous one where it's like everyone was in the table circling over table, fighting over the hot pot in the middle. Part of me thinks it's like a Lars dream again, where he's dreaming about how the family is just together and like happy or something. Maybe I don't know whose dream sequence that would be because I know Jin and Kazuya are not thinking about it. Maybe it's Jun, but Jun's like position in Tekken right now is a little bit too serious, and I think but Lars also has a major role, kind of. I think. I remember when some people predicted Lars wouldn't be in Tekken, which is so weird because it's like, guys, he has like a major role in this. You know what I'm saying? The new graphics, man, I swear, yeah, I bet that shit looks shiny. Bet it looks like porcelain and glossy. I bet you could see the hair strands. But I saw people were doing Tekken Ball tournaments. I'm glad that they put Tekken Ball back in there. Hold on, I need to check my OBS real quick. Can I refresh this? properties. Okay. Okay, this is probably not gonna be working for the rest of the stream. That's okay. See, I always, when I do my OBS layout, I do it in a way where it's like perfect, and when it's not working out, it makes me kind of mad. But yeah, I'm getting like seasonal depression, to be honest. This opening feels like a final battle already. Oh my god. They destroying New York right now? It's always New York. Oh, Kazuya committing genocide. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Jin already did that, so he's like, you know what? Fair game. I'll do it too. Bet. I'm talking trash on Jin, damn. Is it like super rainy? I think that's the scene you're doing, right? Is it like raining a lot? Something like that. Is it raining? Because I feel like I know what scene you're talking about. Nope. Oh, okay. I thought they did the opening. What was it? The first initial trailer that we saw for Tekken 8 when it was like raining a bunch. Oh, I thought that might have been the beginning. Oh, City Battle in the Sunset. Oh, okay, cool. It's a very action movie. It's very action movie because the color filter is desaturated and warm tone. Also, like I saw Brian in the trailer, like actually doing something other than being a menace. I was like, okay, what the hell? What happened? What's going on in this story? Everyone decided to just like gang up. Because like there's some Tekken characters where they're just kind of doing their own thing, and then like everyone is like around them, annoying them, and that's like part of their story. Whose stories like that where it's like, oh, Shaheen and Kazuya, they have beef, but Kazuya doesn't care because it's like he doesn't even remember what he even did. Like Yoshi and Law, they're living their own lives. Yeah, it's like yeah, like Kazuya like was like killing people or whatever, like he usually does, and then Shaheen's story was like, oh, like I need to go avenge my friend and confront Kazuya, and he goes up to Kazuya like, oh, you killed my friend, like what did you do? And Kazuya's like, bro, I don't even know. I'd be killing people left and right. Like, why you asking me? I don't remember who I killed. I don't even know who you are. And then they just have beef because of that. My friend is a Shaheen main and Stan, but he's so lame. Honestly, I like Shaheen. Like, I think he's cool. It's a pretty basic like move set. Yeah, but I can see why he's so basic because he's just kind of shoehorned in there. Bro has no character. He's just there. That's true. He's handsome though. I'll give him that. He's very handsome, and that's points. I really prefer his Tekken 8 outfit over a 7 though. It's like so much better. Listen, I'm a brown queen, okay? I gotta support my brown kings. I I gotta support Sheen. He's, he's the only one representing us. Come on, man. I'm Hispanic, but I'm not crying over. I'm Hispanic, but I'm not crying over a dude with the chains. Forgot his name. Hold on. Dude with chains. Miguel? Miguel, yeah. Oh, I thought okay. He's like the closest to Mexican. He's Spanish, right? I mean, I know Spain and like Mexico are completely different cultures, but like he's the closest one right now for you. um, that says a lot right there. Yeah, I actually mained Miguel for a little bit because I thought I just liked his character design, and he's like very kind of straightforward. But yeah, in Tekken 7, he was pretty bad, and there were like some Miguel loyalists that would play him. Claudio Spanish, Annie. Oh, I thought he was Italian. Miguel was a powerhouse for a bit, yeah. Um, it was like Stuffy Black was the only one who mained Miguel and like played him through and through. Oh yeah, yeah, he's Italian. He's Italian. Forgot so many characters, yeah. But Claudio, I think Claudio was like shoehorned in, and now I think people kind of like him now. I think people like Claudio now. Yeah, there was that one Tekken player, uh, Shadow 20Z, and he'd make Claudio, and that kind of put him in the light. He's supposed to like he's I think Claudio was he referenced a lot of JoJo characters. So a lot of his moves you'll see he does like kind of JoJo moves, I guess. Um so that's why a lot of people like him because of anime. Like I think there's one pose where like he would like use his back to like um throw you down and it's like the Dio pose. And like if you play a lot of Tekken and like you think about that move, it's like that makes sense. JoJo DLC win. Honestly, I am salivating over a Yakuza DLC because everyone's been begging for a Yakuza DLC. It's like this is the game to put it in. We gotta put a Kiryu in somewhere, like at least Kiryu, maybe um who else? Yeah, Kiryu. Everyone's saying Kiryu. Yeah, because it makes so much sense. Yeah, maybe even put in like a what was the game before Tekken? Virtual Fighter. Maybe like a Virtual Fighter character. Um, because that was like the OG Tekken, and then Tekken started to do its thing. But I'm not a Yakuza fan, so I don't know the story and characters. I don't know. I think the vibe of Yakuza, people are like, it just makes sense to put a Yakuza character in. Not Virtual Fighter did. Oh, I mean, like at least have a character in there. Wouldn't Smash do that? Like Smash would put like a character that no one cares about in it. Um, we have Yoshimitsu though. Oh yeah, yeah, we have Yoshimitsu. Smash is limited to Nintendo though, yeah. But they put Kazuya in the game. But they put Kazuya in the game. Kazuya's a DLC in Smash. Japanese ties. Okay, well, we gotta think here. Cause like they put Game and Watch in Smash. Who cares about Game and Watch? Everything else is Nintendo and Sega. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean Sega. Next fight, BRB. Okay, fight. I was visited. Go. He's gonna be like, Jin, I am your half uncle. Let's not fight. I'm on your side. Every time I look at my VTuber character, like I have to make sure that like it's sitting up straight because like I tend to lean a lot when I'm drawing. This is like my enemy, just doing curves like this. All right, close enough. He got a new mix-up. Oh damn. Yeah, I think all the Tekken characters have like different ways to like play them. Which I mean that's gonna take some while to learn. Gotta learn your character all over again, but it's probably not too dramatic, huh? I think for Lars, yeah, like he was very like irrelevant. They had to switch him up. I love that they're breaking Tekken 7 meta part less homogenous. I heard Tekken 8 is more focused on being more aggressive, like not as defensive. More unique fighting again, like T5, right? Very aggressive, yeah. It's like you have to really force yourself to get in there in order to have some sort of like advantage compared to like Tekken 7 where it's like you have to be careful and stuff. Like I mean in Tekken like in general you have to do that, right? But it's just more aggressive here. Which is good, yeah. It kind of keeps the energy up, right? More interesting to play. No more poke battles, yeah. Some people like actually hate that it's more aggressive because like they're like, "Oh, like the whole thing with Tekken is that it's about like that like frame data and being more careful about how to get in because that kind of shows your like um mastery in the game or whatever. Um and you gain health back with aggression, right, so you kind of have to do it. Jin is out here having a heart attack, but it's not about poking. It's a reflex technique battle. Yeah, for sure. Jin out here having a heart attack, man. I just want them to just stop this. And as long as Heihachi has like hundreds of like I don't know how many errors that he has. I don't think there's ever gonna be like a shortage of like characters and like things that the Mishima family has to worry about. It also makes me wonder how long Tekken 8 is gonna last. Like how long are they gonna wait until the next game? Bro has infinite children to add to the story, yeah. I don't know what kind of grizz Heihachi had, but rest in peace to the goat, I guess. He had crazy riz. Crazy old man riz for sure. Alice looks so weird. What the hell? Not Alice, right? Elisa? Alisa? Not Alice, right? I'm like, what the hell's Alice? She looks like a different person. Elisa, right? Yeah, I don't like her outfit. It's it's very like idol Robo Girl, yeah. I really loved her outfit in Tekken 7. I thought that looked so cool. Like it's so bad, yeah. She looks like a Japanese idol. I love how like her other outfit was like a mix where it kind of mixed with her robot body. Lars coming back to the story, nice. Yeah, Lars was actually my first main when I started playing Tekken. So I hope everything everything good happens for him. He wasn't my first Tekken, yeah. Because I just heard that he was easy to play, so I was like, oh, I'll just play some Lars. Um, I get to play as Paul now. What the hell? Where is Paul coming from? What is he doing? Get out! Orla, okay. No Paul, okay. Aren't they always together? Why are they not together? Hate his new hair. You want the top, what's it called? Not a top fade. The high top? Yeah. He had a big giant high top. I would honestly prefer Paul's hair if they just let it kind of straight down and not with like that blown out wave that he has. Just let him grow out the hair and let it down. Don't like have him do a blowout. um Also, Leroy is still new to me because I didn't buy the DLC in Tekken 7. I want T4 Paul hair. That's Tekken 4 Paul. Look him up. Oh shit, hold on. Let me look him up. Um yeah, I didn't get the Leroy DLC either. So I'm not familiar. I just know he was broken for a very long time. Yeah. Just let him grow his hair out. Don't give him a blowout. The hell? Leroy whipped my ass the first arcade. He was so cool in T4, yeah. I'm looking at some of the concept work and it looks really nice. There's this one where he has like this white t-shirt, like concept work, and it looks really cool. Okay, let's go back to streaming. Okay. T4 was just so nice. Reina weird. Oh yeah. That was me this whole stream. It's like, I don't like Reina. I think Reina gives me the vibes of like all of the super weeby people are gonna go fiend for her because she has that personality of like, oh, like, I'm a JoJo character. I have a JoJo like personality. Like, oh my God, I'm like Dio. Oh my God, like I'm over it. I'm done. Um, why does Alicia look fat in the face? And she needs a new haircut? Alicia looks fat in the face. Let me search this up. I mean, it shouldn't matter, but she is kind of cute, like funny, because I don't know, she's just funny. Her her Jack interaction is like really funny. Taking 8. Reina just a Valorant player. Yes, it's got that vibe. She's just like she should be in Valorant. Um, she doesn't look that bad. I mean, she looks kind of healthy. She's got like fullness. I think with this Alicia, they went more with like the European look. Because if you look at Tekken 7 Alicia, she looks more like Asian. But Alicia, she's like Russian or whatever, right? So she just looks a little bit more European. Personally, she looks more European in Tekken 8. Um, no, but she a robot. Okay, next fight. Reina's already in Val with purple hair. Oh right, that makes. Oh my God, yes, I didn't even make that connection. The literal Reina, the Latina. Oh my God, BRB. Okay, they should have changed that name, huh? Not Reina. Go on, put my phone away. But Reina, Tekken, like Valorant Reina, so much better. I love her. I don't even play Valorant like that. Reina seems two-faced, yeah. Reina in Valor is cool. Yeah, she's cooler. I trust her with all my heart. This one whack though, yeah. Like I mentioned, like she gives like anime girl vibes. I don't like it. It's like, oh, I'm a JoJo character. It's like, girl, stop. We did that shit how long ago? Let's stop. Let's stop it. That's some 2018 shit, okay? Cut it out. It's 2024. Okay. Her jacket is like so complicated. Like I couldn't even figure out how to draw it and stuff. Oh, I even forgot it had like these little biddies here. Hold on. Let me just do that real quick. Let me just get these biddies done. Hold on. She whipping Jin a little, not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, Reina is fake person. She's a classic anime two-face. Literally evil monologue in her thoughts. Oh my god. That makes me cringe, kind of. Like, that kind of makes me, like, feel bad for her. That makes me have secondhand embarrassment. Wrong time. Yes! That's my guy. That's my husband. That's him. Everyone just coming out beating the shit out of everyone in the beginning, huh? Okay, I was doing the hand. Oh wait, no, I was doing the biddies. Oh god, I completely forgot what I was just saying. Well, I'm whooping your husband. No, he's a strong man. Okay, I think it's only gonna be there. So let me finish up this hand. Probably put some like fancy nails. Does she have any nails? Oh no, it's completely covered. Oh, she has some hands. Her other actually her actual full design actually has fingernails. It's probably just black though. I'll just probably have to search that up. Let me search up Fuiro. Vocaloid. Let me look at your fingernails. Oh, she wears gloves. Oh. Okay. Easy. Let's see here. Yeah, true taekwondo look. Yeah, I was like actually kind of surprised that they just went for like a simple taekwondo like outfit because his last outfit was just so outrageous. This is my second favorite rivalry in tech. Right, I can't even say that word right. Rivalry, you know what I mean, in Tekken. Yeah, Jin versus Hwarong, right? Yeah. I think in Hi Roger, how you doing? Sorry, we're just talking about Tekken. I think in this story, like Hwarong just decided to like just pursue teaching like Taekwondo to kids or whatever. So I think he's just like doing that. I think he just like stopped because like he got his eye blown out in Tekken 7, and like he's just like, okay, I'm just done chasing Jin for now. I'm just gonna teach kids to play, not to play, to teach kids how to do Taekwondo and stuff. I love adding the devil moves to the he mode for normal Jin. Really shows his part of the character of the game. How am I doing this thing now? Yeah, people were kind of surprised. I think people were like, they loved that they brought Devil Jin back, but because they combined the devil stuff with Jin, they thought like they weren't gonna bring Devil Jin back because they were doing that instead. But I was actually surprised that they brought Devil Jin back. Reina reminds me of Anna. Damn. But the thing is, I like Anna though. I like Anna more. Maybe she's just not that popular of a character, huh? Like I like Anna much better. Thankfully, we got both as separate characters. Sorry, I just like blanked out. But thankfully, we got both as separate characters. Yeah, I guess. Man, I'm gonna be lost since I know nothing about Tekken. Yeah, sorry, it's just Tekken. Well, it is one of my favorite games, but Tekken, like the new one, just came out today, and Arcfiend is just playing the demo right now, and he's just like telling me what's going on. Reina's the worst parts of Anna. I had no doubt Jin and Devil Jin would be. Um, I had no doubt Jin and Devil Jin would be separate. The fighting types are too different. Yeah, they're like too iconic of characters. You just can't like cut them out of Tekken. Nah, I got the full game. Yeah, you're getting the full game now. Cool. Demo's only 4 characters in arcade. Yeah. And the thing is too, it's like Anna is like an integral for like Nina's character, and Nina is always in Tekken all the time, and like Anna is either not there or DLC. So like I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna do Anna DLC again. Which I'm kind of curious what they'll do for her outfit because I thought Anna's outfit was so good in Tekken 7. Zafina back into main roster is interesting. Yeah. I mean, Zafina was pretty popular in Tekken 7 when she came out, so not surprising. And she has like the Azul. She has like the claw. She has that power thing. So she's like, can you imagine if people are like having that war and they didn't put Zavina in there, like she would be a big help. Heihachi is guaranteed DLC. Oh no, Heihachi's dead. Like he's dead, dead. Like he has to go away because the voice actor for Heihachi passed away. So like, who's gonna do Heihachi? She has the part with she has the part in the story with Claudio now, right? Yeah, because they both have like that power stuff. Yeah, but DLC. Yeah, we get the classic voice lines then. Yeah, some people are predicting they'll do like a robot Heihachi or something. Um, yeah. So much to talk about. I forgot Leo existed. I made Leo for a bit. I really like Leo, so I'm kind of happy that Leo's in the game still. He also has like a main part in the story. Like he's somehow connected to Steve and Nina, I think. I think in Tekken 6, I think in Tekken 6 that was revealed that like she has like some sort of connection to Steve and Nina. Next fight BRB, right? Yeah. While you I actually just need to drink some water right now. But thank you, Roger, for coming back to the stream to say hi. Um, my stream was actually crashing like terribly, somewhat midway into in streaming, and right now it's fine. I think because it's 12 and everyone is just like sleeping now, no one's like streaming or whatever or doing anything weird, so Wi-Fi's been pretty good, but this is coming along pretty good. I like the way that I'm doing this is like I'm gonna do this, and then there's gonna be like a frame thing around it, which not really gonna make sense, but it's gonna look cool, I promise you. I'm just mentioning that because my stream says it's been like going on for like an hour, but like I've been streaming for a bit longer actually. It's hard. Now that I'm thinking about the spine, it's looking a little lopsided. Only a one rounder with Leo, yeah. But you know what? Whoops, 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 whoops. No, wait. That's correct. Hold on. What am I doing? This, this, this. Okay. But it's actually, this is bringing back my joy in Tekken though. Yeah, I mean Tekken, it's a lot of people are really like getting into it. Because like a lot of people when it comes to fighting games, like for like regular, like I don't want to say regular people, but like they would always go for like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. And then now that Tekken is kind of coming into like popularity, like people want to try out Tekken, and then they realize, oh, Tekken is actually like fun, and it's not like the usual fighting games that I'm used to, and so they stick with like Tekken. Um, Casuals, yeah, casuals. Um, but it's actually really late right now, so I need to stop. I'm actually glad that things are turning out for this illustration. Um, so I'm just gonna do a bit of a sign out. Tekken is coming back into the West because Mortal Kombat has been fumbling. You know what? That's what happened to Tekken 7. What happened was Street Fighter Have a rest of good have a rest of oh my God, I can't read. Have a good rest of your night. Okay, thank you, but let me just let me get this thought out. That's what happened to Tekken 7. Um the reason why Tekken 7 actually got bigger over time is because Street Fighter 5 messed up. And so people were trying to look for other games, and then Tekken 7 was there. And then people started playing Tekken 7, and then it got super popular. And now Tekken 8 came out, and then before Tekken 8, it was MK1, and MK1 fumbled, and now people are looking for another game to play, and then they like, oh, Tekken 8 comes out, let me try this out. Perfectly timed for the release of this game, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't like. People are thinking like there were surprised that it didn't come out for like Christmas, because like that would be like the expected time, but they did it right on time, right on time, all the time. But you gotta play Tekken, and I gotta get ready to go to sleep, I guess. I'm probably gonna stay up for like the next half an hour, but whatever. That would have been awful, yeah. Yeah, it's good night. Yeah, you have a good night too. I'll see you when I'll see you. Hopefully soon. Okay, bye.